about 2012, we approached a school and we asked them, "What do you guys need?" And the school said, "Well, our kids are hungry, so we could use some lunches." So Hope Mission pulled up with 50 lunches, and that school then doubled into two schools. And soon we had 100 lunches a week, and that's kind of where it really blossomed, really grew out of, was just a heart of wanting to really react fast.
So St. Bernadette is in the heart of Old Town Beverly, and this community tends to be financially challenged. There's a lot of food insecurity here.
That's kind of the heartbeat of the organization, is to go to kids who are in desperate need of help.
But at the core of every family are parents that want the very best for their kids. Bills are very expensive, and oftentimes folks are having to face the very difficult choice of utilities and rent or groceries.
When they come to school and they have an empty stomach, there's just no possible way for that kid to have a chance that day. If he has an empty stomach, how is he supposed to do math? How is he supposed to do English? How is he supposed to learn science? These are crucial things of just being a human, is just having a stomach that isn't hungry.
And so by alleviating the pressure of providing a lunch every single day, this means that parents are able to focus on bills and rent and utilities and clothing if necessary, and they can have no stress thinking about, will their child be hungry at school?
So the idea is that we fill their stomachs before we get to their heart. And that's the only way that they can, have the tools to learn. And this is the way that we could break that cycle, is when that kid gets that lunch or that breakfast that we provide, it gives him an opportunity to do his homework, to do his, to be able to listen to class. And that's the heartbeat of the program, is to try to start the hope in their life by filling their stomach.
Students come to me at the end of the day when we've had some overages because they come from a larger family and they're perhaps taking care of younger siblings, or they have older siblings at junior high or high school that aren't necessarily having lunch programs provided to them. And they have said, "Can I have some extra to take home?" And so on more occasions than I can count, we have filled backpacks with extras from our lunch, and those kids have been able to take them home and provide for their families.
I was talking to a teacher. She said even as soon as our lunch program came, the playground incidents plummeted, because you had a lot less hangry kids. When the kids were able to have food, their behavior changed. And even for the school, that was a huge opportunity for them to be able to effectively teach and instruct the kids when they aren't dealing with classroom incidents.
As a school-based administrator, I am so blessed to have a positive partner relationship with something that is so impactful in our community.
It's growing, and it will continue to grow, I think, as the high cost of living is everywhere. We anticipate that the needs will only increase. And we want to stand in that gap as an organization to advocate for those kids who be able to have a lunch, support those parents who can't give a lunch. And our heart is that there's no hungry kids in Alberta, or especially in our schools.